Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. I'm back in my PJs, okay? Because after this, I'm going to sleep, girl. I gotta get up early to go get my tattoo. I'm so excited. All right. So y'all, this Married to Medicine. Let's go ahead and get into it. So Toya has a party planner over to her very empty house so that they can get this Arabian nights. I go Arabian dates. So they can get this little party theme together that they got going on, okay? And Toya remembers when she went to Dubai. Okay, bitch, out to Dubai. Nigga, you lied. Shout out to Nicki Minaj, okay? All right, all right, so she loves Dubai. She wanted to do a Dubai Arabian Nights theme for the party. She's trying to stay in her $10,000 budget, but she also wants a camel that normally costs $4,500, but the party planner can get the camel for half off, okay? I said, oh, for half off? Yeah, $2,250? Like, okay. Yeah, that's right? Okay, because I can't count, and that's not my strength, okay? And I don't feel bad about that. Y'all leave me alone, okay? Some of y'all can't write a damn paper, okay? Huh. Scott and Contessa, okay? They talk by their beautiful pool with their children playing and frolicking around. It's a wonderful life, okay? And basically they discussed that Scott wants Contessa to go back to school. So she's going to go back to school in the summer. But she wants to make sure that she gets him some help first. But I just love seeing them in a better place. Him saying that he's proud of her and her saying that she's going to make sure he has the help before she leaves. Love to see it come together for y'all. I really, really do. Jackie and Curtis are breaking ground on their home renovation, and Jackie is giggly and giddy and so excited, and has also, heeded the warnings from her husband and planned a 10-day vacation to France. Yes, honey, 10 days off for her and her man to reconnect and bond, okay, without him having to hold her purse and be an assistant and a contractor, okay, and a secretary and everything else that Bernadette was for her old man before we saw Waiting to Exhale, okay? I was your lover and your secretary. Okay, look, working every day of the week for Dr. Jackie, Lord. But they, hit the little hole into the wall. Child, I cannot wait to renovate this damn house. I am trying to save the ducats that I need, but child, it just seems like it's so far away. Pray for me, y'all. So, y'all, Toya is getting ready for this party. And, she looking at the wait staff and they got on khakis and a red shirt. They tried to put some jewels on it, but it's like, oh, that's what y'all gonna wear? Y'all ain't gonna take none of that off? Child, Toya was a real lesbian in her past life. She was wanting them ladies to be walking around naked. It's like, child, we gonna have the belly dancers. These ain't them. Calm down, okay? Simone and Buffy and their husbands ride in the car together on the way there. And Simone asks, so how's the situation with Jackie? And Buffy's like, oh, that's the $1 million question. She's still so hurt. Her husband confirms that she's still so hurt. And her being so hurt by what Jackie said has now caused the rift with her husband. I'm like, how? How, sis? Like, I'm sorry, y'all. And I know that a lot of us were talking tonight on Twitter and we disagree about this. Y'all feel like Jackie's, none of her 3 to 4 apologies were sufficient enough for y'all. But I feel like Dr. Jackie is not an overly emotional person. And I feel like that apology she gave to Buffy on the beach was very sincere as far as I was concerned. Okay. So if after that we're still having issues, I don't know what else to say. And I don't know if my apology can fix it or your issue is actually with Jackie. Your issue is that you feel some type of way because now all these feelings were brought up again. But my whole thing is, as a woman who has fear that might end up being my situation, I don't know. And I hope and pray not. But I feel like that is something that is sticking with you no matter what. And somebody bringing it up might bring those feelings up for you a little bit more. But I also feel like you probably were already feeling them if you're already this bothered by it. So I feel like Buffy's issue is not with Jackie, it's with the situation. And like we've heard about before, you have enough money to try all of those different, IVF, try, getting a surrogate like Candy and them. But there's a way to rectify this situation where you are not constantly feeling a hole in your life. And every time somebody brings up, your your infertility issues, you burst into tears and have to keep bringing it up over and over again. I do feel bad for Buffy. Don't get me wrong. As a woman, I am crushed for Buffy. And I read Jackie down episodes ago. 2 episodes straight, I read Jackie down for this foolishness. But I just feel like at this point, what more can the apology do for you? And everybody's saying that it wasn't sincere. I personally feel like we can just disagree on that. I feel like the apology she gave on the beach was sincere, and I feel like the conversation that they had tonight was sincere. And also, I beg you to think of this. If she really didn't want to apologize, why would she continue to apologize over and over and over again? Okay, now we haven't even seen the apologies that happened off screen, because there were apologies that had happened off screen as well. Okay, so I just kind of feel like if somebody doesn't mean it, why would they continue to, meet you halfway and say, I am sorry, I did not mean to hurt you, I was not trying to be malicious? At this point, I think Buffy is milking it for camera time. I don't care how y'all feel about that. That's how I feel about that, okay? She is milking it for camera time, because we've already discussed it last episode. You was with Jackie doing a spa day and you was screaming and popping around and, just like a bunny, as happy as a lark out here, okay? You were having a good time. It wasn't that much of an issue. We circle back around to this episode and you having a full-on nervous breakdown. I personally feel like Simone and Toya, even though y'all want to blame Contessa, y'all made this situation even worse, because y'all should have let her ass go home. If she can't be in front people and pull herself together, then she should have stayed her ass at home. She's in the car crying before they even get to the party, okay? So everyone gets to the party. Toya is carried in, and child, they had to hurry up and put her ass down before somebody broke an arm, okay? Because they looked like they were struggling. And then she's all excited about this camel. Did y'all see my camel? Did y'all see my camel? Y'all saw my camel? I get it. You paid $2,000+ for that camel. I would be excited as well. But I probably would be more excited if somebody had an elephant in my backyard. Then I probably would have lost my shit. You know what I'm saying? But only from sanctuary. Mariah and her sister show up. Contessa feels like every time she brings her sister around, it is so she can stir up some shit without actually saying anything. And I believe that Contessa is reading Mariah right. It's a passive-aggressive thing that she's doing. And Contessa also feels like whenever we get into it with one another, we all show up by ourselves. Okay, so why is it that you able to bring your sister to every fight that you gonna get into? You know what I'm saying? Even though her being at the party wasn't a big deal to me, I wouldn't have been bothered by it. I'd just been like, oh, she brought that bitch again? Oh, okay. I'm gonna be over here. I wouldn't care. But I do understand, Contessa's feelings about Mariah constantly bringing her sister around when you know that, her and Quad have issues. Like, it's a way to have that energy in the room without having to give it herself. Heavenly and Quad get there, and Heavenly says, she still ain't got no furniture in this house. I swear to God. Look, at the end of the day, if you're going to have a party, I'm sure you are so glad you don't have beautiful furniture in there for them to mess up. Okay, but at the same time, these are all grown people. And you have children. So I'm sure if anybody's going to do damage to your house, it's going to be your kids, okay? And everybody does just need to be happy that they can see this beautiful house. But Toya told us, don't worry, her house will be furnished. And I know it takes time to find the pieces that you want, but goddamn, that house was empty. I said, girl, you ain't even got a sofa in here nowhere. Then the men talk about how beautiful the house is. Everybody was talking about how beautiful the house is. And it is. It is to die. It is to die, okay? And girl, one day I wish to be you, Toya, okay? Living in my dream house, finally being able to have everything exactly the way I want it, girl, okay? It is the dream and you are living it. Touche. But the men congratulate Eugene on how far he's come. Dr. Damon remembers before they were even together, before they even owned a house. And now they have this beautiful mansion that they're living in. Everybody is so proud of the things that they've been able to accomplish as a family. And I think that's beautiful for everybody to be patting them on the back instead of shading them about how much money they probably spent. Okay. So Quiet talks to Heavenly about the doctoring of the documents. Oh, yes, I said it. The doctoring of the documents. Okay. Talking about how it seems as if the drug test may have been faked or something like that Mariah took when she got her hair cut. I said, look, I don't know, I don't care. I'm tired of talking about it. She does coke, she doesn't do coke. The lady don't do no coke. That's what she said. Let the lady live. I don't understand why we got to keep talking about this. Heavenly saying that it's psychotic. I was lost. I was like, what is psychotic about her getting a drug test? Like, or her doctor in the documents. That's not psychotic either. That's just extra and doing the most. And in all honesty, you shouldn't even feel like you have that much to prove to any of these people. Okay? But that's just how I feel about it. Simone brings Buffy's issue up to Dr. Jackie yet again. And Dr. Jackie was about to get upset, but said, you know what? Just bring her over here then. And she says, once again, she says to Buffy, who's already crying, okay, already crying. Ain't nobody said nothing yet. She already crying. She was actually over there talking to Mariah about Jackie, okay? Somebody else that Jackie has had to apologize to 11 times, okay? But either way, she does say, I was never trying to be malicious. I would be, lack thereof doctor if that's what I was doing. I didn't mean to be malicious. I've already told you, that I wasn't trying to use my situation to hurt you. Like, I felt like Dr. Jackie was very much trying to be patient with Buffy in that moment, because she starts to, break down. And she even says, I don't think you were being malicious, Jackie. It just brought up a lot of emotions for me, and it's so hard for me. And of course, Dr. Jackie understands, because Dr. Jackie is in the same boat. Can't have a child, wishes that she could. So I feel like everybody is forgetting that as well about Dr. Jackie. I just feel like y'all want Jackie to show some type of emotion that it's just not Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie doesn't show immense amounts of emotion. That's not her personality. So of course, up against Buffy, who is crying at the drop of a hat, it may seem as if she's being insincere, but that's not the way it comes off to me. That's just not how I feel about it. I'm sorry, okay? But either way, Buffy is upset. Simone takes her to the bathroom. They call her husband in. She's boohoo crying. She's trying to leave. Toya gets her and brings her to the closet, gets some alcohol. Then all of the other women, Contessa, they wanted to see the closet, first of all. But I think that once they found out something was going on, wanted to talk to Buffy. So Contessa's trying to walk downstairs and Simone is trying to grab her, but Simone wanted Jackie to come downstairs. Jackie was like, I'm going to go and find my husband. She going to talk to Curtis and say that maybe she needs to pull herself away from the group if she has to keep apologizing over and over and over again to people about the same thing, okay? If she feel like that, child, that's fine, all right? I don't care. I don't care one way or the other, okay? But I do feel like Simone was being messy. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I felt. But once everybody is in the closet and Buffy is losing it and screaming and all of this, and it just seems like she's inconsolable. So Contessa is like, girl, like, don't let this consume you. We've all been through things, girl. Pull it together. You're going to be all right. And this is Contessa being the rough army woman that she is, okay? You can't wallow in it. Snap out of it. You're gonna be all right. Y'all, my mama wasn't even in the army, and my mama is the same way. If she see you cry too many times about the same thing, she gonna tell you, hey, snap out of it. She has told me that before, okay? And it doesn't mean that they don't care or they're trying to diminish your feelings. It just means that in the moment, you are diving and we need you to stop, okay? Stop diving. Come back up with the rest of us, okay? And I don't think that Contessa was trying to be rough or trying to hurt her, but she was trying to get her to snap out of it. Obviously wasn't the right way to handle Buffy, okay? Buffy wasn't responding well for that. She starts to scream, you're telling me to get over it. You don't know how I feel. And she's like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you need to, don't wallow in it. Don't let it, drown you. Don't let it take you under. And y'all, if anybody has ever felt any type of way, you know how when you continue to think about things and wallow in it, it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. And sometimes you do need to snap out of it and distract yourself or do something else so you don't go deep diving into a depression over something. But I personally felt like if you were going to cry from the car until now, then you should have just stayed home if it's that hurtful for you. And she says that she's, gone back to therapy because it's obviously something that she needs to work on. But I also feel like she has so much money. There needs to be other avenues that you can, go into adoption. They got so many children out here that have nowhere to go, that could take all of the love that you have to give. If only you can get past that, it won't be your biological child, which I know is difficult and hard. But ultimately, you want a child, you know what I'm saying? Either way, so, work it out, Buffy. Work it out, but don't sit up there and wallow in that and have, that just always in you underlying. Like, deal with that. Get past that. Because in all honesty, I don't think there was anything that Jackie could have said that was going to fix what the hell was going on with Buffy. And that's just how I feel about it. After Buffy leaves screaming and howling, then everybody jumps on Contessa about how rough she was and how she shouldn't have handled her like that. And Mariah comes down because she wants a piece of Contessa as well. And they were trying to tell her that the way Mariah got in her face, that's the way she got in Buffy's face. And I'm like, I don't think it's the same thing at all, because Mariah is coming down here to mess with Contessa because she don't like Contessa, okay? And Contessa was trying to help Buffy realize that she needed to snap out of it. Like I said, was not the correct way to handle Buffy. All right. But I don't think she was trying to harm her or trying to be rough with her. It's just the way she is. I don't think it was meant maliciously. OK. And I think that Mariah coming to jump on that ass was an extension of Mariah's issue with Contessa. OK. But later the ladies talk and they tell her that she needs to apologize to Buffy and Mariah. And Contessa says, that's fine. I don't want to mess up the energy in the group. So if I need to apologize, I will apologize. I don't feel like Mariah is owed an apology. I just didn't see it. She asked her to stop touching her. Mariah said no, she wouldn't stop touching her. She snatched her hand out her hand. Mariah jumps in her face. She jumps back in Mariah's face. And even Toya and Simone was telling Mariah that she was doing too much in that moment when she jumped in Contessa's face, because it's like, girl, stop. You know you're going to get your ass whipped. Stop. Okay, you're going to be crying. Okay, because Contessa look like she going to flip you over her back while she kicking your sister in the puss. So just stop. Okay, let it go. All right. They was just doing too much in that moment, and I found it completely unnecessary. Okay. But yeah, so Mariah goes and talks to her sister about how she wishes everybody would be held accountable and treated the same way. And I'm just like, that's not how any of this works. If I don't like you, I don't have as much patience for you. If I like you, if I love you, if I know your intentions, I might have a little bit more leeway for you. But that's usually not how anything works, okay? Then nothing's fair about friendships, okay? The person that you like more is the person that you treat better. That's usually the situation, okay? So, whatever. I don't know what that was about, but child, I can't wait for this reunion. This 3-part reunion, okay? In which we dissect some of these conversations and get to the bottom of these things. I can't wait to see what Dr. Heavenly has to say about this episode. All right, y'all. I'm going to be back with 90 Day Fiance tomorrow, okay? Because I don't have no more throat for y'all tonight. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I love y'all. Whether we agree or disagree, I love y'all, okay? Because y'all came and gave me a view, okay? So I love you, all right? See y'all in the next one.